Hello students, welcome to MDC Learning, Standard SY BCom Subject FC, Chapter Approach to Understand Ecology, Topic Pollitus Pay Principle. Today we are going to understand about the polluter pay principle as well as precautionary principle. First, what is polluter's pay principle? Polluter's pay principle was introduced in 1970 because of the concern that pollution controls law might create problems for the industry of same nation. The first international agreement on polluter pay principle was to incorporate in 1972 Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development Council recommendation. Okay, the main goal is to prevent the government from subsidizing pollution control and thereby giving companies from the nation an unfair advantage in competing for international trade with firms from other nations which not subsidize pollution control. The main objective of pollution pay principle is to secure the environment. पहली बात है तो environment को किस तरीके से secure कर सकते हैं और किस तरीके से पोल्यूशन को कंट्रोल में ला सकते हैं, ये उसका मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स था. ओके उसमें बहुत सारे ऑब्जेक्टिव्स है. टू प्रोवाइड कंपनसेशन एंड रिपेरेशन. अगर तुमने पोल्यूशंस इंक्रीज़ कर रहे हो, तुम्हारा इंडस्ट्रीज एंड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के वजह से हो रहा है, तो यू हैव टू कंपनसेट एंड रिपेरेट इट. देन टू प्रिवेंट पोल्यूशंस, मेन इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज़ टू control the pollution when you are manufacturing any goods and to ensure fairness in international trade. मतलब कोई भी गलत काम ना किए हुए fairness रहना चाहिए. And to achieve economic integrations, that is internalization cost. Okay, economic integration is main important thing is what how you are going to handle the economic integrations. That is the most important thing when you are preparing for the polluters pay principle. Okay, and to provide more equitable redistributions of the cost which जिसके वजह से ज़्यादा पोल्यूशन क्रिएट हुआ है उसके वजह से. सो इट्स बेटर टू इक्विटाइज द प्रॉफिट problems that is happening in the companies and as well as in the environment. Okay, whoever is responsible for the damage of the environment should bear the cost associated with it. जो भी उसके ऊपर रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, एनवायरनमेंट के ऊपर रिस्पॉन्सिबल है और वो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी के वजह से एनवायरनमेंट पोल्यूटेड हो रहा है, तो वो कंपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबल रहेगा वो डैमेज के लिए. ओके, ये कॉमनली एक्सेप्टेबल प्रैक्टिसेस है. ये हर जगह ये काम चलता है, ये हर जगह ये लोग ध्यान रखते हैं और इतना ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि ह्यूमन हेल्थ एंड एनवायरनमेंट दोनों भी तकलीफ़ में ना पहुँचे. ओके, इनका मेन मोटो है कि ग्रीन हाउस गैस एमिशन को कंसिडर करो for the pollution because they cause potential harm and damage through impact on the climate. Okay, because society has been slow to recognize the link between greenhouse gas and climate changes, and because the atmosphere is considered by some to the global commons, it's very important to control the problems of pollution in the environment so that everything goes hand in hand without any difficulties. It is very much important possible to implement the polluter's pay principle for the carbon prices. Impose a charge on the emission of greenhouse gases which is equivalent to the corresponding potential cost or damage caused through future climate changes. Okay, so it's very important to know the portion that those who cause damages or harm they should पे फॉर द डैमेज. उसका मेन मोटो ही वो है अगर तुमने प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट किया, पोल्यूशन क्रिएट किया, तो तुम उसके लिए पे करना चाहिए एनवायरनमेंट को, इसीलिए उसका नाम पोल्यूटर्स पेस रखा है। विच उतना पेमेंट होना चाहिए जितना तुम्हारे वजह से इधर प्रॉब्लम डैमेजेस कितना बड़ा है उसके हिसाब से। Okay, so it's very important to know how much the problem has been caused. It's very important to understand who has created that biggest problem. That company, that manufacturing company has to pay for that pollution. Okay, so it is very very important to understand how the possession that who's caused damages to harm and how much they have to pay for it. Then we have extended producer responsibilities. Okay, this concept of EPR was first described by Thomas, a linguist for the Swedish government in 1919. EPR seeks to shift the responsibility of cost dealing with the waste from government to the manufacturing producing it. EPR internalizes the cost of waste disposable into the cost of the product. Okay, this would force the producer to reserve the waste and increase the possibility to reuse and recycle. Our responsibility is to reuse and recycle the product. इतना ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि प्रोडक्ट खराब नहीं हो जाए, and it has a more force the producer to decreases the wastage. Okay, this responsibility is an environment policies approach in which the producer responsibility for reducing the environmental impact and managing the product in an extended across the whole life cycle of the product. Okay, what is the main objectives of EPR? It is integrations of environmental cost. ओके, जैसा अपना एनवायरमेंटल कॉस्ट है वो भी ज़्यादा ध्यान देखना पड़ेगा। इम्प्रूव्ड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट, जितना हो सकता है उतना वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट को इम्प्रूव करो, वेस्टेज को रिड्यूस करो। रिडक्शन ऑफ डिस्पोजेबल, तुम किस तरीके से डिस्पोज करते हो वेस्टेज को, वो इम्पॉर्टेंट है। रिडक्शन ऑफ द बर्डन ऑन म्यूनसिपैलिटीज़ का बर्डन्स भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि उसको कम करें। एंड डिज़ाइन ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल साउंड प्रोडक्ट्स। ओके, एंड how the environmental product is necessary for the environment, that kind of design has to be done because it is a route to find out the product liability which the manufacturer is held to liable the damages caused by the product of the consumer. It's very very important to know that this EPR is application of Polter's pay principle, is the main application to the Polter's pay principle. It is not necessary that the person who activities gives rise to pollution, but rather than the economic agent, they plays a decisive role in the pollution. It plays very important role in the pollution. Okay, there are four important elements. First is the liability, responsibility for prevent environmental damage caused by product. Okay, then this is a responsibility. Liability is a responsibility that we have to cause a cause of damages which is produced by the manufacturer. Then we have economic responsibilities. Responsibility for the cost of collection, disposable or recycling the products. जो cost अपन बेचते हैं वो recycling is the most important thing of the product. Then we have psychological physical responsibilities, collecting and dealing with the product at the end of their lives. Okay, this is responsibility of collecting and dealing with the products. Okay, whenever you feel you are dealing with the products at the end of their lives. Then we have informative responsibilities to supply information to the potential environmental impacts of the product. इंफॉर्मेशन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के सबसे मालूम पड़ जाता है कि ये ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट देते हैं पोटेंशियल एनवायरनमेंट के लिए और अच्छे एनवायरनमेंट के लिए. Then we have precautionary principle 2Ps, which backs to 1970. It was incorporated in German and Swedish environment politically. The first recognition of the PP is the international agreement came in 1982, which was included in the World War Charter for the narrow students. Have to understand properly the precautionary principles because it's a recognition given by the international agreement. It's a protection for the environment कि तुम किस तरीके से environment को protect कर सकते हो. It's a countries were relevant to do anything to protect the environment. That is also important. They have taken more risk to cope up with these problems. That's also an environmental problem. Then, when an activity raises threat to harm to the environment or human health, precautionary principle should be given even if some has causes and effect the relationship are not fully established scientifically. Okay. Now let us understand the needs for precautionary principle. First is merits of postponement. Economists argue that in some circumstances it may be preferable to postpone action on a particular incur losses, cost of fixing it up later. Okay. Further costs are prescribed to be the less burdensome than the current cost, and then it is a good scientific research accompany the delay. The extra information might enable the problem to solve into a cheaper and more effective way. Yes, here it is very important to argue in some circumstances that it may be preferable to postpone action on a program and incur the cost of fixing it up later. Okay, after doing the work, then you are paying for the cost which is burdensome. It's better to solve the problem more effectively. Okay. Then we have application of precautionary principle. The precautionary principle is that humans are responsible to protect, preserve, and restore the global economic system on which the life, including is their own, depends. Okay, everybody has to understand that it is responsible to protect, preserve, and restore. Protect, preserve, and restore as a global ecosystem on which it's all life, including our own depends, may varies. Okay. Application of PP. Then we have need for precautions of PP. Sometimes it is waited for the century. Certainly it's too late. Scientific method for demonstrating causes and effect was very high. Okay, by then many things have been changed, many things have been harmful, many things have been have their own substances, but this precautionary principle, sometime if we wait for the century is too late. Scientist standards for determining causes and efforts may cause very high. Okay. Then implications of PP. The precautionary principle is the most powerful when it serves to guide for making the wiser decision in the face of uncertainty. Any action that contributions at preventing harm to the humans and the environment. Learning more about the consequences of action and appropriate is precautionary. Need for precautionary action. Sometimes if we wait for certainty, it is too late. Scientific standards for determining cause and effect are very high. When evidence gives a good reason to believe that there should be active demonstration, and when evidence gives up like good reason to believe that an activity, technology, or substances may be harmful, would accept to prevent him from various problems that can create in the precaution principles. Thank you.